Hey guys, Raiderpint here back for another video. Today we are on One Shot MC with this cannon here. Now this cannon is a 20 stacker auto, almost said fusion, 20 stacker auto Cobweb Buster. And yes, it's a pretty good cannon here. I will of course fire it, show you guys it and everything like that. We have an alt right there, Mr. Raiderpint right there. And we have these full cobweb walls, as you can see, or full cobweb things. I have the obsidian here so it doesn't destroy as many cobwebs from to the next wall. Kind of my goal there. But yeah, so we have a decent amount of walls here. Of course, it's not like too much. I mean, it's way too much, but you know, not the point. But yeah, so I'm gonna be breaking down how this cannon is kind of working, what I have in it, and yeah, let's fire it. Okay. That was extremely fast, but it worked. I'm not sure if you saw it work. I'm of course gonna do it in auto. I'm gonna do a little bit in auto here. One Shot does have an auto stop. It's like after a certain amount of times the repeater goes around, it'll auto stop it. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So you can see you can shoot pretty fast. It's not too bad at all. There are some cobwebs still. I mean, I can't really stop it busting the ones next to it, because like it's kind of like a realistic raid. It would do that. Like you just can't stop that. It would do that. So as you can see, it's working completely fine. We have the alt loading and everything. Everything's completely fine. Having no problems with it at all. If I were to just get cobweb, then once it busts, start adding some more as fast as I can, it'd still work. See, it's just because that's how realistically it would do that. So yeah. It would go on for quite a bit because I have my alt loading. It would just keep going through all these walls. It's about a 7-second auto, I think. Not quite sure how much fast it is, but so I think it is. That's the speed I think it is. Not sure, like I said, but yeah, pretty fast auto. Pretty nice auto. It's going through this completely fine. If I were to put slabs, it would bust the slabs too, obviously. So yeah. I'm gonna stop the auto. It actually would probably eventually stop it by itself. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can show you guys what is happening when it's firing first. As you can see, we got the one tick RC here. Very nice RC. So yeah, it's just basic stuff. Everything's happening here. You can see everything. I'm gonna explain why I have a 20 second that kind of too wide hammer. I'll explain what's going on up there in a second. You know, you got the slab bust for everything like that. Realignments, all this fancy stuff, and yeah, okay, yep, it's just right there. Once you reach your max repeater clock amount, so it's pretty cool. I'll say that is pretty nice. So yeah, that actually went quite far. Without a doubt, that went pretty far. So yeah, that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. So yeah, wow, almost out of sand here. So what's happening is we pretty much have like almost a regular cannon here. Except of course with the connected hammer and slab bust power on comparators. And then we have the booster TNT, which is back here. The boost TNT is right here. This of course gives it a little extra boost, as I explained in the concept video. Same timing and everything gives that boost, except this is on repeaters, as it should be. This just goes down to push the one shot sand into the piston as usual. This goes up into the one shot TNT, you know, pretty basic. It's just one shot TNT, I don't know. Nothing real special about it. But up here we just, okay, no, this is basic. Up here we just add more power. I actually found out something today from this guy. I was having some problems with my actual one shot TNT and sand going up, and this one guy said remove one redstone from the top of your hammer, and it worked, and I was super surprised. So credits, I think his name was like, I can't, it was like a aquatic or aquata, aqua, but spelled weirdly. But credits to him for showing me that. That was pretty awesome. But yeah, so basic sand comp here as usual. I'll fire it and you can see it. I'll just push it down some. Like that's 24 sand, I believe. That's actually working there. I had to rewrite this a bit differently because I couldn't fit it right here, obviously, because this redstone is in the way. So yeah, that's pretty good. But I had to have a 2-wide barrel because I could not fit everything that I needed within the actual 1-wide barrel, because I had to have this rounded, and then I needed to divide up the booster TNT and then the one-shot TNT, and of course I needed to fix the hammer. So then I just added that on there because I had some space. But yeah, everything works nice and snug. It's completely fine, everything. If you guys do find out that it's not busting, like, okay, let's say you have sand or cobweb water, cobweb water, cobweb water, and you find it's not busting all of them, all I have to do is just take this is the slab list here, and then just add more up here. I just added the amount to need to just dry shoot the cobwebs. If you need to actually get through them if they're water prodded, and just get into a specific block, you would just add more onto this, so it equals the same amount as the hammer, which is what you ideally would need for this. So yeah, you would need pretty much this exact setup right here on this side, and it's right there. So yeah, that's what you would need, of course, and I said that for the 5th time, I think. Yeah, so basic power, like I said, everything's all good. Everything's all wired up as should. It's pretty fast auto, I'll say that. It's all on one platform too, which is pretty nice. It's a decently compact cannon. I'm not gonna say it's super compact at all, but yeah. So I mean, it's a pretty nice cannon. I will like it. If you just want to get into quick base that has cobweb walls on it or cobweb defenses, running those, special stuff, then you could use this. It'd be super useful to put on, or it'd be super useful for that cannon for that base, sorry. And it's quite fast. So yeah. Oh shoot, I just clicked that, didn't I? You actually could make it probably 2 ticks earlier, 2 to 4 ticks earlier. It's pretty much just making some on a different tick. You could make it earlier. I'm not quite sure, but I think you could. But yeah, so I mean, pretty nice cannon. Not gonna complain. It's the first auto Cobweb Buster I've made, so it's a pretty nice cannon. I'll probably do more of this because I actually realized, if you guys notice this or not, but I don't have alteration really within that cannon. How I showed it with the diagonal, so going like this and then skipping block like this. So I really didn't have that this time. I realized I really don't need it, so I didn't add it, and it works completely fine. So that was pretty nice. So yeah, if you guys want to make any of those cannons now, any Cobweb Busters, you guys shouldn't need the alteration. It should be fine, but just make sure it's not like really messed up to the point where it's like it makes sense. You know what I mean? It's somewhat alternating between it, but it's not like terrible. But yeah, so it works completely fine. As you can see, it can bust everything, all this entire row of cobwebs. It's all good. So yeah, this is Cobweb Buster on a cannon. I'm actually going through these walls quite fast, aren't I? Oh yeah. So of course, I'm gonna say go check out the Cobweb concept release video if you guys want to learn how to do this fancy stuff here. Super useful for those people that decide to put 1,000 layers of cobwebs on their walls. So yeah, but yeah, so you guys can see me on one shot now. I have to go turn this off before I get yelled at, and then someone has come to my plot saying you're using too much entities and they get banned for it. That would not be fun, would it? But yeah, so I don't want that to happen, obviously. So yeah, hope you guys know this video. Of course, I will be releasing this cannon maybe at, I don't know, something simple like 20 likes, just because, I don't know, 20 likes, and I'll release it. It's a super simple cannon. I'll be doing probably more of these auto cannons, because they're actually quite fun to make, because you just see all the cobwebs get destroyed, and you're like, yay. So, yeah, why was Mind Chat on here? Okay then. But yeah, so hope you guys know this video. I'm Raiderpint, and shoot. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Goodbye.